They've got a crazy long catchphrase or slogan that is specific to this controller. Snap on the hose, post up on the block, dominate your enemies, immortalize yourself in history, show them your publies, lay back and receive some dominy. This thing feels super responsive as I'm going around knocking the dust off of these hose. I don't want the special game mode, I just want to shoot people. The Razer Kishi Ultra is a near perfect snap and clip style mobile controller for your Apple or Android tablet or phone. It does extend all the way to 8 inches. Luckily, there is the top 2 bumpers, which we've seen on full-size Razer controllers for Xbox, PlayStation, of course, PC, but unfortunately, there's nothing on the rump or tuchus, which is fucking sucks because the competitors from Asus ROG, the Republic of Gamers, and a couple of models from GameSir do have 2 remappable rear buttons, and it's good to have those top 2 bumpers, but if you had those and then 2 rear buttons and then a trigger locker stop system, then some swappable thumbstick caps, and a little carrying case, that is a full-blown pro controller that you could use on PC and mobile. You can tether this and use it on PC. I was able to do that. I didn't really do any testing or hardcore gaming because it is a mobile snap and clip style controller. I spent more time with it playing COD Mobile, trying to get it work with a couple of other games that it didn't work. But in the very near future, I'm going to be doing a comparison video of the most popular snap and clip style controllers on the market because there are some really good ones out there, like the Scuff Nomad and the G8 Galileo from GameSir. I'm also reviewing a FlyDigi controller. It's going to break the minds and asses of a lot of my audience that's coming out in a few days here, but it's a hell of a controller. Quick disclaimer to my audience, the Stallions and Stallionettes, this controller was sent for review, but this is going to be an honest, comprehensive review. I haven't been paid to say or not say anything about the controller, and the thoughts in this video are 100% my own, so if there's any con shortcomings or areas of improvement, you're going to hear about it. So these companies make better products over time. So the things I like and the things I don't like about this controller. This works as a adapter for your iPhone, which doesn't have a 3.5mm headphone jack, so that's technically a 2-in-1 device. You're getting a controller and you now have a usable headphone jack. It does include several sizes of these rubber pads. I did have to remove them, play with my iPhone 15 Pro, as I always keep it in a case. The USB-C port does not swivel. This is stationary or fixed, so make sure you get your phone in there flat and then snap it in because this USB-C does not rotate and can break the port on your phone if you're not careful. Was fast enough to where I was still getting a charge while playing COD Mobile, but I had to be using like a laptop style fast charger. The D-pad is a mechanical micro switch and it is virtually indistinguishable from the full-size Razer controllers. Face buttons as well. I don't really like this hyper gloss cosmetic design, but size and spacing, they're fantastic. They are mechanical, not abnormally loud. You do kind of, or can, I should say, bump into this right thumbstick when you go to hit the buttons, but that's just the compact nature of mobile snap and clip controllers. These buttons are not mechanical, but they are still clicky, if that makes sense. This is a button you'll be using a bunch because it launches the Razer app and lets you add new games. This is a status light, and then you have 2 RGB strips, which can be disabled or turned off. The triggers are a full linear squeeze. The only thing that would be so sick to see is if it had trigger locks or stops to where you could have a nice mechanical mouse click, which the bumpers are and feel really nice. And what makes me so excited about this controller is that Razer decided to include their extra bumpers, which is a feature I've always liked on their full-size controllers. It just makes sense that it works on mobile as well. No rear buttons, but you will see a little bit of stippling to provide grip. My hands didn't get sweaty or uncomfortable holding this thing. Getting your phone in and out's pretty smooth. Like I said, the USB-C doesn't swivel, but you do have different pads to fit your phone, and this does fit really big phones or even, as it says on the box, iPads or other tablet devices because this is dual platform. It works with Android and iPhone. That's a huge deal because a lot of these mobile snap and clip style controllers are platform specific. You only get it for Team Green or you only get it for Team White, I guess that'd be called, Apple. They've got a crazy long catchphrase or slogan that is specific to this controller. Snap on the hose, post up on the block, dominate your enemies, immortalize yourself in history, show them your publies, lay back and receive some dominy. Love that for you guys. This was held inside of the controller like that, and it is telling you that you have rubber cushions so you can fit your phone into this controller. Those are the rubber pads. This is laser cut foam. Very nice presentation. Lime green branding because it is a Razer controller. Thumbsticks are buttery smooth. They really are. These are the best thumbsticks I've tried on a mobile snap and clip style controller because they are full length, full size, good rubber or silicone compound, tons of grip, clicking in the sticks, nice and quiet, anti-friction rings so you're gliding along smooth plastic when you're at full lock on the outside of your thumbstick gates. So I'm trying to add it, and I got a little pop-up saying I needed to... But I do have the app, and I was just signed in. Show people it's called Project whatever the hell. A couple of live streaming options. You can remote play, and then over here you have your RGB, which you can completely turn off. Hello? There it goes, takes a second. Oh my god, that's sick. There we go. Does this game not have controller support? If it doesn't, it has no business being called the best shooter on phone. I'll tell you that right now. What the fuck? Oh, it's got gyro. Great, great. The app just completely froze up and crashed on me. Controller support on. Nothing happening. I've also linked the app through here. The app is up to date. Controller's up to date. Maybe you have to be in a match. Let's try that. So far, today has been a reminder of why I don't like mobile games. You install the app, then there's another install when you launch the app, then you have to install each map and gun individually. Games that say they have controller support often don't. So I had to wait for the download to start. What is it, Street Fighter? Oh, it does work. Get knocked the hell out. Right behind you, big boy. I forgot how easy mobile gaming is. These are all like bot players. Get the fuck out of here. It's probably like a 4-year-old on his mom's tablet. Oh, third party. We got ourselves a Chad. Watch out. A dead Chad. This thing feels super responsive as I'm going around knocking the dust off of these hoes. So most of these people I'm playing against are probably just on touch control, so I'm at a severe advantage being able to actually control what the hell I'm doing. That's actually not how that works. I played quite a few rounds of COD Mobile after this off camera, and noticed every time in the lobby it says you are using an external controller or an external device. You'll be matched with other players that are using external devices. So I guess I'm just a top tier esports athlete compared to all the opponents that were unfortunate enough to be in the lobby that day, but they are all on controller. Get away from me. Don't touch me there. I did not give you permission to do that. You didn't even take me out for a drink and dinner. Once I win this match, or I'm just gonna leave. I want to play with some guns, actually. Oh, it is Street Fighter. Like, for real, for real. I don't want the special game mode. I just want to shoot people. So some of these menus don't fucking work. You have to use the touchscreen still. Like right here in the menu. I can't navigate with the controller. I don't play with strangers, so fill squad, never. See, like right here, I can't. Oh, there we go, there we go. The frame rate's like nothing right now. And this is an iPhone 15 Pro, so it should be fucking crazy. So there's no rear buttons, which sucks, but you do have these extra bumpers. Oh, people are getting guns now. Whoa, what was that? Oh, I'm in first person now. Sheesh. I want to do a regular, traditional 6v6 multiplayer. I do not want the BR, my boy. Finally found out how to get myself into a free-for-all. All right, I'm ready to eat some ass. Is there no slide? There it is. So it doesn't let you shoot until you're locked on to somebody. Oh. Yeah, that's weird. You can't shoot. You have to be like aiming down sights to shoot. Yeah, so this is weird. I'm sure there's a way to change that in the setting, but I'm not using the right trigger at all. I just hover over the enemy, and if your reticle's on them, it starts shooting automatically. Some real mobile... Oh! Okay, we might have another freak on controller. I'm coming for his biscuits. Oh, third-partied from the side. I hear steps. Thanks for the gear. Oh! Yeah, right here I'm just feathering the stick, and it's very responsive. Not much of a dead zone. This guy's about to be dead in my zone. Okay, I did have to use the trig there. It did not auto-fire for me. Come on, come on. Way easier than playing real COD. Oh! As I get my salad tossed at the buffet. Okay, that one guy was a freak. The dude that killed me got 5 more kills. He's got to be on Troller. Oh yeah, definitely. You can tell by the way he's tracking. He's on the thumbsticks. My God. So as for the pros, cons, and verdict, the cons, I didn't like that the USB-C port doesn't swivel like the G8 Galileo. That makes getting your phone in and out feel safer, like you're not going to break the controller, or worse, the charge port on your phone. There is no rear buttons or trigger locks / stops where you get a little mechanical mouse click on the trigs. That would be awesome. This would be like a full-on pro controller for phone. And I wasn't able to get this working on Xbox or PlayStation or Switch. Probably something you wouldn't want to do anyway because the ergonomics of it are really spaced out because it's meant to have a phone clipped in the middle. But if any owners of the Kishi Ultra have been able to get it working on console, please let me know how you did it. Onto the pros, this has a 3.5mm headphone jack, so if you're on iPhone or shoot, a lot of modern phones that did away with that port, you now can go wired with headphones again. The thumbsticks are full size and felt phenomenal. All the components did. The D-pad, the face buttons, the bumpers, the triggers, it all feels like a full size, smooth ass controller. The pass-through charging was fast enough to where I was still gaining a charge while playing, but only using a Steam Deck / laptop charger, a fast charger if you shall. And another key notable feature that really does deserve mention is that this does work on PC. You plug it in with the cable, you now have a controller for PC. So in conclusion, I do strongly recommend the Kishi Ultra from Razer if you are in the market for a mobile snap and clip style controller. Thank you for watching. Drop in the comments section below what you think of this thing, and did you have fun watching the video, me actually doing some mobile gaming? I'll see you tomorrow.